Game 4 of the AL Division Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and New York Yankees. Yankees with their backs against the wall. They're going to throw up Cam Schlittler. He was phenomenal against the Red Sox in the Wild Card Series. Let's see if he can repeat that. Versus Louis Varland starting the bullpen day for the Blue Jays. Those can go one of two ways, you know. Sometimes they go really bad, other times they go really good. So let's see how this one goes. Top of the first, George Springer leads things off with a double. Nathan Lucas, we're going to say his name quite a lot tonight. He had a great game. Flies out. And Vlad Guerrero Jr. gets the Blue Jays on the board early with an RBI single. It's 1-0 Blue Jays. Addison Barger will single. And Alejandro Kirk pops out. Dalton Varsho flies out. Top of the first inning's over. 1-0 Blue Jays. Bottom of the first, Trent Grisham pops out. Aaron Judge singles. I think he's really answered the call this postseason. You know, some could argue that there's been some timing of the moments of his hits, but it's batting above 500, I think, at this point, or close to 500 coming into this game. Bellinger's going to strike out and Stanton's going to fly out. So after one, Toronto Blue Jays still winning 1-0. Top of the second, a 1-2-3 inning for the Blue Jays. Santander lines out, Clement flies out, and Jimenez is going to ground out. Bottom of the second, Jazz leads things off, striking out. Goldschmidt is hit by a pitch. Bullpen day, end of the day for Varland. Fluharty comes in, he'll get Wells to strike out, and Volpe as well. Moving on, top of the third inning, Springer's going to ground out, Lucas grounds out, and Guerrero Jr. grounds out. Another 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the third, Ryan McMahon leads things off with a solo home run, ties the game 1-1. Trent Grisham will strike out looking, and that's going to bring in Sir Anthony Dominguez. He gets Judge to line out and Bellinger to fly out. Top of the fourth now. Game is tied 1-1. Addison Barger leads things off with a double. Alejandro Kirk lines out. Varsho flies out. Advances on a wild pitch, but Anthony Santander is not able to come through. He strikes out. He's had a tough postseason so far. Bottom of the fourth, Stanton leads things off with a walk. Leadoff walks, always a good thing for the offense. But Jazz grounds into a 3-6-3 double play, and then Goldie is going to pop out to shortstop. Still 1-1 going into the fifth. Ernie Clement singles and Andres Jimenez singles. 2 on, nobody out. And George Springer is going to send Clement home on an RBI sac fly, F8. 2-1 Blue Jays. Nathan Lukes reaches on a fielder's choice, and then Vlad Guerrero Jr. is going to strike out looking. But the Blue Jays take the lead. It is now 2-1. Bottom of the fifth, another pitcher coming in, Eric Lauer for the Blue Jays. He gets Wells to pop out, Volpe to strike out, and McMahon to ground out. Top of the sixth inning, Addison Barger singles, Alejandro Kirk flies out, and Dalton Varsho grounds into a 3-6-3 double play as well. So, quick moving game at this point. Blue Jays aren't getting a lot done, neither are the Yankees. Yankees just have the solo home run. That's where their runs came from. Bottom of the sixth, Trent Grisham strikes out. Judge is intentionally walked as the tying run. Say what you want, probably the right move. He's been on fire lately. Bellinger lines out. It's going to bring in Rodriguez. He'll walk Stanton and then get Jazz to ground out. So the score is still 2-1 going into the seventh inning. Yankees got to get something going. Anthony Santander is going to pop out. Clement's going to single, and Jimenez is going to reach on a fielder's choice, and an error from Jazz Chisholm. It's going to get Clement to third base. That will end the day for Cam Schlittler. He was pretty solid in this one. Not as dominant as he was against the Red Sox, but still, he got to the seventh inning, more than what you asked of him to do by far. Devin Williams is going to come in. He gets Springer to strike out. His changeup, it was really, really good. So Andres Jimenez, he steals second base, and Nathan Lucas comes up huge for the Blue Jays, gives them 2 insurance runs, an 2 RBI single, giving the Blue Jays a 4-1 lead. Vladdy's going to walk, and then Addison Barger lines out to end the top of the seventh. Yankees chasing 3 runs at this point now. 9 outs left in their season. Brandon Little's going to come in. He walks Goldie. Wells will fly out. Volpe strikes out. Pinch hitter Ahmed Rosario singles. And Trent Grisham pops out. 6 more outs in the Yankees season. Top of the 8th, Camilo Duvall comes in. Alejandro Kirk leads things off with a double. Varsho is going to fly out, advances Kirk to third base, which Miles Straw bloops one to right field. 5-1 Blue Jays, extra insurance going in to the final 6 outs. Ernie Clement's going to get hit by a pitch. That brings in David Bednar, the closer for the Yankees. He'll get Jimenez on a fielder's choice 6-4, and Springer strikes out. Bottom of the 8th, Fisher's pitching for the Blue Jays. Judge will strike out. Bellinger pops out. Stanton singles, and Chisholm walks. We got 2 on, 2 out. Blue Jays aren't going to risk anything. They bring in their closer, Jeff Hoffman. He walks Ben Rice. So bases loaded, 2 outs. Austin Wells comes to the plate. First pitch flies out to left field. Any possible damage not done. A lot of runners left on base for the Yankees. And yeah, so 5-1 going into the top of the 9th inning. Lucas leads things off with a double. Guerrero grounds out. Barger strikes out, and Kirk strikes out. Final 3 outs for the Yankees. Jason Dominguez. I was kind of surprised to see this, but he gets his first at bat in this situation and gets a double. So maybe kind of wondering why he wasn't used as much. Ahmed Rosario flies out. Trent Grisham grounds out. Judge, RBI single, brings his batting average to 500 in the postseason. So had a really, really solid postseason. And Cody Bellinger is going to strike out, which will end the New York Yankees season. The Blue Jays win this one 5-2, and they're moving on to the ALCS. The Blue Jays 5 runs on 12 hits, no errors, and 9 left on base. The Yankees only 2 runs on those 6 hits, 1 error, and 10 left on base. A lot of walks, a lot of traffic on the bases, but missing the couple of big clutch hits in those moments to get them back into this game. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the win. Cam Schlittler, undeserved loss. He was phenomenal in this one. And Jeff Hoffman gets his first save of the playoffs. Nathan Lucas, as I mentioned, he's my player of the game. 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Love the story. It's coming up as like a 31-year-old or something. So this is it's a great story. Great for him to send the Blue Jays to the ALCS and the Yankees packing. A couple other notable players. Addison Barger was 3 for 5, and Ernie Clement 2 for 3 with 2 runs. Cam Schlittler, as I mentioned earlier, 6 1/3 innings pitched, only the 2 strikeouts, 8 hits, and only 2 earned runs. He did give up 4 runs, but only 2 were earned. Aaron Judge 2 for 4 with an RBI, batted 500 in the playoffs. And Ryan McMahon 1 for 2 with a solo home run. As I mentioned, Blue Jays are moving on to the ALCS. They're first since 2016. And they will play the winner of the Mariners and Tigers, their Game 5 on Friday. So let me know in the comments, Blue Jays fans, you got to be excited. Back to the ALCS, hopefully to get to the World Series. Yankees fans, after making the World Series last year, don't make it past the Division Series. What do you want to see the Yankees do in the offseason? I know it's so soon to talk about it, but you got to find some new bats. So we'll see how it goes in the offseason for the Yankees, and good luck to the Blue Jays in the ALCS. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you like this video. Otherwise, we will see you for one more video tonight. We've got Phillies and Dodgers. Thanks for watching.